Gemini, hello. This is going to be a reading for March 7th through 13th, 2022. I have already pulled some cards for you today, Gemini. I'm kind of doing that for all the signs this week. It's just an energy thing. And I was just taking a look at them all. I like it. I like your reading. It's very interesting. Let's dive in, though. Let's dive in. Where do I want to start for you? I feel like I want to start over here. So in the recent past, we have the Star. And in your outside influences and supportive energies, we have the King of Cups. And these cards just feel like they go together this week, because they certainly do. Moving into this week, you were absolutely inspired by hope. Something inspired you, and you saw like like a clearing in the sky, and you were absolutely inspired by it. It either was a person or a feeling. It was, and whatever that is for you, your whatever you felt inspired by this week. I was gonna say something, but I'm gonna not say what I was gonna say. I'm gonna just say that you were inspired by something. Let's just leave it there. Absolutely inspired by something bigger, something grander, something within yourself that you recognized, but definitely a huge inspiration there. We have the Lovers down here, and part of me wanted to connect that to the King of Cups and say that your outside influences could have been like a romantic relationship, but that's not what I'm getting at all. It just feels like together these guys are saying like absolute beautiful inspiration for you. So I'm going to leave the King of Cups there. We're going to move on to your motivating factor this week is the Lovers. And it feels like, in your reading here, it feels like a love for yourself. Your motivating factor is whatever that inspiration was, you were inspired to like do better for yourself. If we're talking 4 agreements, do your best. All of a sudden you're like, you know what? I'm going to do my best. I'm going to be like my best self. I'm going to love what I do. I'm going to love me. And it's an energy of that. That's your motivating force this week. Let's see. In the present situation, what the main situation is, we have the Page of Coins. And then in your beliefs, we have the King of Coins. So in your belief of what's going on this week, we have the King of Coins. And in your actual situation, we have the Page of Coins. And it kind of feels a little bit like in your beliefs, you are more advanced in your situation than you want to be more advanced. You just want to get to the end. But you're still in a space of learning and growing, and you have some sort of opportunity or idea, and you're starting with it, and it's starting to be a thing, but you're not quite the King of Coins yet. But this is how you get there. You start with this and this ambition and this spark, and then you end up here. And you want to end up there. So, good on ya. But just know that there is a process, and you have to start here first. And you will eventually move forward. This week, it seems to kind of move out of that energy a little bit, but whatever, we'll get to that. In your challenge position, we have the 10 of Swords. Definitely some kind of ending here, right? An ending, like of all the tens are endings, right? They are success and then an end. They are a get to the top and then start over again energy. And of all the tens, this is the ending that is the least fun usually. It's the most abrupt. It's the most annoying and uncomfortable usually. So it feels like some sort of uncomfortable ending of some sort. It's kind of your challenge. It's kind of in the way of you moving forward with that Page of Coins energy this week. So whatever that is for you. Part of me wants to clarify it. I don't know. Let's just move on and see if I still feel like clarifying later. Let's see. In the, what you can do and what you can't do. What does work, what doesn't work for you this week. What doesn't work, we have the 3 of Coins. And it just feels like what doesn't work for you this week is working as a team somehow, or bringing other people into whatever this energy is that you're working on, or whatever this project is that you're working on. What isn't working, or what wouldn't work, is that kind of bringing other people in to work on this project with you, whatever it might be. What does work is And I want to say a couple things here, I guess. Let's see. What is working for you this week is the Seven of Coins. And in this particular deck, the imagery is just, it kind of gives off a little bit of a different energy than like the regular Rider-Waite-Smith. This focuses a little bit more on the gamble and the investment side of the energy of this card, as opposed to like, say, like growth and opportunity and like and reward and success of like, say, the other card. This focuses a little bit more on the investing and gambling aspect of it. So it feels like what you can do this week is kind of like go for it. Gamble on something you're wondering. And I don't mean gambling. I don't mean going to a casino. I mean whatever it is with this project. If you're like in this space where you're like, like, I don't know, it seems risky. This is telling me that you should be taking the risk. This is saying, take the risk. Let's see. And then in the near future and your outcome, we have the Judgment in the near future and the Knight of Swords in the outcome. And then you know, whatever happened with that Ten of Swords, obviously something ended. Something new is beginning and something new is moving forward, and you're quite ambitious with it. You end up being quite ambitious with it, and quite a bit of yourself changes in the process. I'm very interested to hear what that is for you this week, Gemini. Yeah, if you have any thoughts, put them in the comments. Very curious. I kind of want to clarify that Knight of Swords is what I want to clarify. Clarify that Knight of Swords for me, for Gemini. Knight of Swords, King of Cups. I feel like it didn't help me that much. Well, it seems like, you know, with the Judgment here, it's definitely an assessment of, and this is an assessment card too, the Seven of Coins up here in your, what does work for you this week. It feels like an assessment of yourself. It feels like you are being driven forward almost in a new direction, and you might be a little ambitious about it and a little bit headstrong about it. But this King of Cups clarifying actually gives me the feeling that you are moving forward with a little bit less of that reckless ambition that the Knight of Swords usually does. You do have a little bit of heart and passion with that Knight of Swords. It feels like it's softening the Knight of Swords, as though it's telling me that, like, it's not quite sharp Knight of Swords energy. It's a little softer than that. So you're going to have these changes within yourself. You're going to have these little changes of beliefs, or noticing that you do things differently and being like, oh, wow, cool. You're going to be assessing that inside of yourself. And it's going to drive you forward with some pretty driven and powerful energy here. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. I'm going to pull a Four Agreements card for you as extra little advice to think about and focus on to get through the energies of this week. Be impeccable with your word is your Four Agreement of the week. Express your love. Gemini. Express your love. That lover's in your motivating position. Express your love for yourself. Impeccability of the word can be measured by your level of self-love. Damn. If you love yourself, you will express that love in your interactions with others, and that action will produce a like reaction. Totally. I fucking love it, Gemini. Okay. That's what I have for you this week, Gemini. I do want to say one thing to all the signs this week. This is a practice for me. I am practicing. For more on what the heck that even means, or if you even care, I put a little thing in the description below. It's like a little disclaimer, I suppose. I don't know. Anyway, this channel will be growing quite a bit, super fast. I need team members, so please like and subscribe. That is how you can join my team, by being a subscriber, and you'll be notified of the videos that I post every single week. So thank you, Gemini. Have a beautiful week, and I will see you next week. Thank you.